Everything's cash. I have to be paid in cash. Have to be.
But I mean, like, I have extra, and if shit started tanking, and say like we're the only ones doing business together, and everybody else I do business with aren't doing business anymore.
Mm-hmm.
What would I do with my extra money? Would I just sit on that money during this bullshit?
Mm-hmm. Try not to spend it.
And don't spend it.
And try not to spend it.
And then what wouldn't it be a good time to leverage some of the money to when properties go down? Would that be a good time to even think about that?
Well, hang on. Let's talk about that. You know, during COVID, there's been a moratorium on rents and house payments, college loans, and all this. All your loans, you don't have to pay until we tell you. And all we'll do is tack it on the back end. Well, let me tell you how that works. All right, you know, I got a couple of 5-10 business bankers. Immediately, they start telling me, hey, look, Chad, how's your credit looking? They start hitting me up. Well, I don't know, bro. You tell me. And so then, you know, it takes a day or two. Then they get back to you. Oh, look, man, forget it. Your credit's fine. We run a check. You're not on the list. Well, why'd you ask? What's happening? What's going on? Well, some of these moratoriums are apparently coming out. And when it does, they're going to start having to refile for those loans.
Not refinance, like refile.
Refile?
What does that mean?
That means you got to pass the credit check to get your home loan that you already had. Well, hey, look, man, Joe and Jane Average, you know, they're a family. Hey, Joe and Jane, listen, we've run your credit and we're having to refile your loan, and because you're in the rears over 2 years, we're going to need you to pay up that loan. Well, we can't do that.
Shit.
Well, we need you to do that, and if you can pay the interest on the loan, we can refile your loan. How much is that going to be? We're going to need $35,000 in 30 days. Well, I can't do that. I've been living on this $600 that they've been giving me. I've been living on this welfare bullshit they've been giving us. My business didn't call me back, so I've been living on unemployment. Yeah, you're not even going to meet the income requirement for your loans. We're going to need you to vacate the premises. We're going to do a short sale on your property. The landlord that hasn't been getting all of his rents is going to be required to start the rent process over again. He's going to need some forms filled out to see if that person living in it meets the requirements to live there. Oh, you're not working? You can't pay your bills? I'm going to need you to vacate the premises. Although it gets weird for a renter, you know how it works? 30 days, the sheriff shows up, 2 of them. And they come with a state crew in the Commonwealth and forcibly remove your fucking shit either into a truck you designate and pay for, or the front of the building by the dumpster. And while Joan and Jane are out there looking for a truck, all your shit is by the dumpster. And what do you think happens to it? Everybody and their brothers picking through it while you gone. Where's your kids sleeping that night? In the moving truck? It's gonna happen. Well, Chad, that's heartless. How could you think that? I don't think it. I know it. Because A, the bank wants their money from the landlord. B, the bank wants their money from the homeowner. And C, there's gonna be people like you or me that have money sitting on the sideline that can assume that loan at a short sale process. So when that happens, they start putting it out to realtors before it happens. Well, how many realtors do you think I know? So when they start telling me, hey, look, man, I may know where there's an investment block. Like they're talking a whole block that's going to come up.
They sell them in bundles.
Yes.
I've been looking at a bunch of them lately.
So when they come in, here's 15 homes. Here's 15 homes. Here's 15 homes. We want to sell them for block $1 million. Can you apply for the loan? Can you qualify for the loan? Here's what we got for you to qualify. So you fill it out, you sign it to them, right? And next thing you know, you own 30, 40 homes because
Yeah.
Joe Biden's economy ain't working.
You think prices will like plummet?
Through the
Maybe
bottom,
5
the
pennies?
toilet, the toilet.
People-
They're already seeing the decline in sale prices. What's going to happen when the foreclosures happen? Because then all the bank wants is the money that's not been paid on this home, not the full value. That's called a short sale foreclosure. So if I got a $400,000 house for $275,000 and all you got to come up with is 20%,
That's fucking evil.
you're in the money. Because the people that owned it, lived in it, can't.
So what about, remember during COVID they said you didn't, like you said, like you didn't have to pay rent to the owner or whatever for so many.
He's underwater too.
Is it? That's what I'm thinking. Like I was like.
He's underwater too. So how many multifamily properties are going to come up? I know of 9. Right now. 16 plus units. One of them was 72 units in it. And the bank wants the money for the sum total owed.
Oh, it's already in foreclosure.
It's already in foreclosure. Because if he can't get the rent, he's in foreclosure.
Did you buy real estate? I remember last year. I think you said you were looking at a building. I don't. Did you ever do something?
We looked into it, man, and because prices was going through the fucking roof, I didn't spend no money.
Good thing.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, I always believe things happen for a reason, and that's one of them.